I know what you're thinking. See, I know what you're thinking. Drake out of all people getting snuck at school. Yep. It's a long story, but I'm about to tell it right now. Alright, so let's set the scene, okay? I am in middle school. I'm in 7th grade. I'm in 9th grade now. This happened 2 years ago. So, one day I came into school, and apparently a rumor had been spread around about me calling somebody's girlfriend a hoe. um, A, I would never do that. B, I never think to do that. And C, I'd never do that. I'm not that type of person. If I don't know you, then I don't have an opinion about you. That's all that is. Like, calling somebody a hoe is an opinion. But I didn't know this girl, so that's why it was confusing to me that someone would say that and tell this dude that I call this girl a hoe. So, bam. I'm going into 6th period, or maybe even 5th, whatever period I had math in 7th grade. And we're playing like these board games there, and this kid, I'm gonna say his name because, he because he don't matter anymore. This kid named Caden is sitting like 2 seats to the left of me, and he's talking about. So I heard that you called my girlfriend a hoe. I'm looking at him like, what? He's like, nah, bro, don't even try to deny it. I know you did. I was like, nah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, why you coming at me with this? I did nothing. I'm I'm just a normal person. Like, why you come after me? Why does everybody come after me in the school, right? So he's like, nah, bro, screw all that talking. I have to blur some of this out because YouTube is sensitive. He said, nah, bro, F all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to beat your ass when we get out of school. So I'm like, for what? Like, I did nothing wrong. Like, so fast forward after 6th period, I'm walking to my locker, and I'm walking with a couple of my friends. But once I get to the hallway that kid Caden was in, all of my friends left me and tried to run to their bus so that they wouldn't be late, right? So I'm all alone at this point. Uh, there's 5 people surrounding me, including his girlfriend. They're all talking to me. I'm confused as ever. I'm just putting my stuff in my bag, and I'm looking to go home. Like, I'm looking to go home and eat some cookies. I don't got time for this drama stuff. So I'm talking to his girlfriend, and she's got my attention on her, while her boyfriend is winding up his hit in the back of me. Pause. Um. Yeah. So she's like, "Oh, why'd you call me a hoe? I know you did it because you're the type of person who would do stuff like that." And I'm looking at her like, "I don't even know you." Like I don't know you. Like, why are you coming at me crazy? Why are both of you coming at me crazy? For what? So now that my attention is on her, he's talking to his friends in the back. Yeah, man. I grab my stuff and I go to walk away to the buses, right? No, wait, no, wait, I'm lying. So I told him, like, I'm not, I'm not looking to fight you at all because I did nothing wrong. So he's like, nah, bro, I know what you did. You said what you said. Just deal with the consequences. So I'm like, alright. What I am going to do is I'm going to grab my stuff out of my locker and I'm going to try to run. Okay? Because I am not missing my bus to go home for any of this fighting stuff. So I'm plotting how I could do this, right? And the next thing you know, she tugs me on my shoulder. She's still talking to me. Because her and Kaden were just talking to each other, talking about how when I start to go walk away, that he was going to hit me. I didn't know that until after. I found this out afterwards. So I'm thinking in my head, like, alright, so there's an escape route that I could take to get away from all this. I can run to my left, where he's at. It put on my juke skills to get past him and get to the buses. Or I can run to the right, get away from her because she's on the right side of me. He's on the left. So I'm like, alright, there's two ways I can escape. And I decided to go with the left escape route. Now let me tell you about the left escape route, okay? There's 5 kids there guarding the hallway so that I can't run. So I'm basically stuck at this point because I don't want to push her over and have all of them jump me. Plus, I'd never put my hands on a female ever. Yeah, so I'm just like, alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to fight this dude, basically. So I grab my coat, and I'm still getting my stuff on like I'm ready to go home because I was ready to come home. I wasn't concerned about all this drama, beef stuff that was going on. I grabbed my bag, and I put it like this on me with one strap, and I put my coat on, and I put my hood up to like right here. And then next thing you know, I turn around, and I didn't expect it. He didn't tap me on my shoulder or nothing, didn't let me know that he was about to punch me or whatever he did. So tell me why. This dude didn't normally punch me, okay? This is hilarious. This is the funniest part about the story. So he punches me. He punches me, right? Okay, cool. You got it. You punched me. Next day I come into school. I have a huge black eye, right? I made it seem like he knocked me out, basically. So I, like, fell down to the floor all dramatic, like, and stuff like that. And the next day I come into school, I get called down to the office, first period. And the assistant principal is like, yo, what happened yesterday? Like, do you want to see the camera footage? I'm like, sir, I don't even know what happened. I got punched in my face for no reason, basically. So I tell him the story about how he thought I called his girlfriend a hoe and all this. Because before this, me and this kid were best friends. Keep that in mind. It's crazy how best friends be switching for females. That's crazy to me. And he's just like, alright, well, we're going to have to take a picture of your injury. And we're going to have to send it to your parents or something like that. Or send it to the school administrator or something like that to see what they want to do. I said, alright, cool. As long as he gets in trouble for it. Right? So he's like, yeah, but another thing is do you want to see the camera footage on how he hit you? I was like, yeah, I want to see the camera footage, whatever. So I'm looking at this camera footage and I'm like, okay, I'm talking to her. He's behind me winding up. But when he's coming to hit me, right? The whole time his fist is like this, but he has his hand right here. So he's like winding up his punch like this, like a Kamehameha in Dragon Ball Z. And he just flips some lollipop stuff, catches it with his hand, and once he gets close to my face, he lets go of his hand and hits me right here. That's why the punch didn't hurt. Bro didn't want to break his hand. Bro didn't even know how to punch. So, yeah. That's basically the story. You know, me and that kid were best friends, but, you know, stuff happens. I don't want to be friends with him anymore. Yeah, that's the story. I got punched in my face, for no reason. For somebody thinking I called their girlfriend a hoe. I never do that. I told him that from the jump. He didn't believe me. He punched me, right? So basically, you could say I got knocked out. Basically. Or if you want to be technical, I got snuck because I didn't see the punch coming. So it's basically I got snuck. So he was basically scared to fight me one-on-one. Which I wouldn't about that in school. Because I'm not trying to get suspended from school. That's never my intention in school. I'm never trying to get suspended. So that's why I never fight nobody in school. If you want to fight outside of school, I'll fight you. But if you are irrelevant to me, then I'm not even gonna pay you attention. And that kid's irrelevant to me now. But I mean, yeah. That's the story about how I got snuck, knocked out, whatever you want to call it. hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love y'all. I'm out.